Hey, B, it's JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel, honey. Welcome back to another quick chat. I've been gone for a minute, but I'll be with the jump off. Listen, we got to talk about Dr. Jackie. I did not get a chance to fully talk about Dr. Jackie on last week, but girl, y'all know Miss Ma'am has been going viral for some of the comments she made over there on Dr. Heavenly's page. And what she talks about was like Black women, maternity, the death rates when it comes to Black women and stuff. And she primarily was talking about Black women complaining when they go see the doctor, complaining so much so that the doctors may not take them serious. And my issue is, listen, ma'am, if you're getting paid to do a job and somebody makes you actually work and do that fucking job, who the hell are you to try and sit up there and make them feel guilty or feel bad for complaining about things that they feel are wrong with their body that they live with on an everyday basis? So I just felt like it was very unclassy based, as much as she loves to come off as though she's every bit of classy based. It was just it wasn't right. It was wrong. The people have been chewing her up all over social media. They have really been eating her up. Girl, the people is rumoring that she's upset with Dr. Heavenly because Dr. Heavenly has yet to take down that damn video, girl. Now I don't know which one is true, but that's what the rumor is saying out there on the streets, girl. They saying that Dr. Jackie, I'm sorry, Dr. Heavenly won't take it down because she over there trying to make a coin off of it. Hello, because you better believe the people is going back to that very video and they is watching, all right? And so that's just where we at with it. Okay. The people have been ragging and tagging the hell on Dr. Jackie ass so bad that she had to put out a statement and then turn around and come out with an apology video. And y'all know who been over there getting their damn life? That has been Miss Buffy. I think that's that lady name. Because honestly, I was on Buffy's side when Married to Medicine was on, and Dr. Jackie referred to that lady as being infertile in front of everybody, which was not nobody's business. And if she was indeed a patient of yours, I'm sure it violated some type of law. I just refuse to believe that it didn't. Okay. And if it did violate a law, it would have been nice for, Buffy to take the necessary precautions to sue you, in all honesty, instead of coming down to the social media to tell us every other day how she don't like the ladies of Married to Medicine. Girl, we have wanted her to move on so bad, and this situation has given her yet another reason to hold the hell on. But anyway, girl, um it is what it is. I ain't gonna be mad at that lady for dragging you because everybody has been on your ass, period. Okay. And it's just so comical because you was praising yourself and you was so happy. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be when you got the opportunity to meet with Kamala Harris. So you meet with Kamala Harris and you out here doing all this promoting and talking about Black women and the death rates and this and that and da da da. And you over here acting like you're doing the good Lord's work. But then now you got your own patients coming out that's been dragging you and calling you out for who you really are and for who the people really have seen you to be. And shout out to Mariah, because Mariah said, girl, she not surprised by none of this SHI that's been happening with your ass. Because in all honesty, we had been seeing it from you. Okay, from for a long periodical time. And I feel like Mariah wasn't lying. I feel like Mariah was not lying. I told y'all, for me, and I'm not trying to discredit Dr. Jackie. I did not go to school to do what she do. I think she is, I'm sure at times, a great doctor. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that lady whatever props she needs, but she's never been like a fave of mine. She's not even that damn entertaining on the show, for real, for real. So, and people out here talking about some damn Dr. Jackie adds credibility to Married to Medicine. Girl, when Carlos said this shit, I could have fell out because I knew he got there from a comment or a tweet because I had already seen people saying that before he even said it. When he was talking to Dr. Heavenly, I'm like, he acting like he's saying something profound, knowing that he already saw them tweets and shit being out there. So how much credibility does she bring now? No shade, no disrespect now. Girl, I'm just asking the question. How much credibility is being brought down? That the people is over here making sure that they're credible and they quote the accurate source for the bullshit that came out her mouth. Okay, just a few years before she sat her ass down there trying to smile in Kamala Harris' face and play in the faces of the viewers on Married to Medicine. What was it? Oh, okay. But anyway, girl, let me go ahead and just pull up what it is Mariah had to say about her ass. All right. For the people that did not catch that particular interview. So let me get that up on the screen for y'all to check that out. Let's refresh this.
With any of the things that's going on with the controversy with Jackie, because she's shown that since season one. We've seen how she treated obese ladies, and we've seen how she's judged A lot of women. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
we give her grace because she's Dr. Jackie, but she ain't Jesus. And, and she makes mistakes like the rest of us. So I think one of the problems with the show is that we have put her so much on a pedestal. And why? Because because her patients are celebrities. No, we got to do better with that. And I think that was a part of my lesson in this journey, putting people on pedestals. Yes, they're doctors. I wanted to pay homage because of all the work and the sacrifice, but they're still people. I mean, and some of them, like my mama could say, it's nothing worse than the educated food.
Oh, yeah.
I think that it's horrid for her to plant that kind of seed about Black women when we are already fighting so many stereotypes and preconceived notions. But I think it's great that she's telling you what she really thinks. I think it's great that we've seen what she thinks about Black women and Black, and think that we're crying wolf. And I think that we just have to take a step back, and when people show you who they are, believe them. So I hate that she's made those comments, but I saw who she was when she compared me to herpes, and she's an OBGYN and treat people with venereal diseases daily. So I was one of the victims of her spewed hate, and people kind of swept it under the rug because it was Dr. Jackie, and we got to stop doing that with people. I'm not surprised with
Baby, when I tell y'all that Mariah ate the hell down when she chewed her up, when she said that, she has been on that lady's arse. Do you hear me? So girl, I love me some Mariah. So first of all, she got her together on that, okay, along with everybody else on social media, okay. Now, Dr. Jackie did come out with an apology video, but before we get to her apology video, let's check out what it is that her statement was, okay. Let's see what Miss Jackie had to say to the people, okay. So, first things first, she says recently a clip from a nearly 2-hour video was taken out of context to make it appear that I somehow take lightly what I have advocated for concerning the devastating problem facing the Black maternal health crisis. It has been my life's work to highlight and attempt to rectify the issues that devastatingly impact Black maternal mothers versus our counterparts. As a physician, I educate my patients every day to be their own best health advocate. As we continue to face medical mistreatment and gaslighting, my intention with the broader conversations was to ensure patients enter their pregnancies armed with information and tools to effectively communicate their needs with their doctors to ensure a positive outcome. Okay. She goes on to say the reason I became an OBGYN is because growing up, I saw such a lack of diversity amongst medical professionals and was determined to be part of the change. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, I will continue to fight for the lives of Black mothers and babies. Dr. Jacqueline Walters. Okay. What this was giving me was exactly what she told Buffy. Buffy, I apologize. I'm done with it. Like, girl, that's what it was giving. But social media said, girl, they not done with your ass. All right. Which is why she came out with the video. Now, after she made this post, of course, some of her Married to Medicine counterparts came to support her. Okay. Like Toya. Toya says, Dr. Jackie, you shouldn't have to prove you're a good doctor. Your history speaks for itself. It's going to be okay. Have faith. Believe God wouldn't have brought you this far. It definitely hurts to be accused or misunderstood. I can attest, but this is the time to acknowledge you're human and that it can happen to all of us. This is just a season of growth. I stand with you. Okay. That's what she had to say. Now, let's see what Dr. Simone says. Okay. Dr. Simone says, I know firsthand, personally and professionally, Dr. Jackie is a great doctor. As a Black female OBGYNs, we are grateful when patients choose us and place their trust in us. Black mothers are dying 3 times more than any other ethnic group, and we are working hard to fight these statistics. Okay. She says, while there are no perfect people or doctors, we give our best and only want the best medical outcomes for each and every patient. Okay, so this is what Miss Simone had to say. And Simone would be a person that I would want to hear from the most, being that she specializes in this very field. Of course, I didn't expect her to say anything negative or against her best friend, Dr. Jackie, but I did want to hear her thoughts about this. Okay, and I'm sure she has told Dr. Jackie, like, that wasn't right. And I understand where Dr. Jackie is coming from when she says she wanted to equip the women with the right tools to make sure that they are prepared when they go into these rooms with these doctors. But I just feel like, don't tell them not to constantly call if there are issues with their bodies. I don't like that. It's like you making it seem like the patients are the problem. And even if that is the case, I mean, we go to the doctors for them to help solve the problems. So if it's my foot today and then it's my neck tomorrow, then guess what, girl? It's my foot yesterday or today and then my neck tomorrow. Like, that's just what the hell it is. So if I'm asking you a question and I'm not sure about it, like, just do your fucking job. Don't see me as a complainer. Don't ever take my shit or my situation to never be serious, because you want to assume that us, a black women, or any woman in general that's pregnant, you know what I'm saying, are they're out there crying wolf. Like, y'all went to school long enough to study the body inside and out. So you know all of the changes that one body can go through and one can take. So don't play on people top like that. Like, I'm so I just I wasn't feeling it. And I understand that she was trying to give people tools and examples, but I don't think that's a tool you should say, don't cry wolf, don't complain. It could possibly be not that serious, but bitch, what if it is just that damn serious? So I don't, and just because y'all may see 100 patients, y'all may be like, oh, well, that's normal. And you're probably 1000% right. And I'm not saying you're wrong, right? You're probably 1000% right. But what if it's just this one percentage? What if there's just this one difference though? And because you think that it's normal because you've experienced it with so many others, like what? Because then you probably gonna be, if something happens to the lady, you're gonna be having to deal with that case when they sue your ass. So I mean, I didn't like it. I'm sure Jackie really meant well, but that moment, I couldn't take it. Okay. The next thing, Dr. Heavenly says, I stand with Dr. Jackie. She goes on to say, I know her heart. She has done so much for so many. We have all learned lessons and will forever be changed. She says she really has done a lot of good and always strive to educate patients. I applaud her for her undeniable efforts. Okay. This is what Dr. Heavenly had to say. Dr. Heavenly, I have nothing to say about you standing for your friend, support your friend, because that's what you're gonna do anyway. Cause that's just how you is, and I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. But I hope Jackie and everybody else rallies around you whenever your patients start to come out and speak out against you and they dental work and what they may have liked and what they may not have liked. Okay. Not that you may care, because you get on the good YouTube and you say and do whatever the hell it is you want to do, because that's just how you is, and that's just how you can do. You know what I'm saying? You can do what you want. But I just hope they support you in the same fashion. Let's keep going. So then somebody says to her, I stand with my friends too, but I always hold them accountable when they F up and vice versa. And then Dr. Heavenly says, I agree. She has been held accountable, but all of this is a lot. And I'm like, but she said it though. I understand all of this is a lot, but she said it. She the one who said this out her mouth to give people ammunition to really come for her. That's what she said. Okay, so I understand it's a lot, but maybe she shouldn't have said that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, girl, one thing that people will do, they will dig in the archives, and I do be thinking that's messed up. Like I do sleep. I'm kind of over the archives of digging up, finding stuff decades ago or however many years ago, and then be trying to hold it and use it against people today. Sometimes I do feel like it's necessary, and then sometimes I feel like y'all be going overboard. Now, I'm not saying that this is overboard though. I won't say that. This was just 3 years ago. And you are a medical professional trying to sit on a higher platform with Kamala Harris, but then you're saying something different that could definitely be taken out of context, according to you, because you're saying that you were saying it one way, but everybody else is looking at it completely different. So maybe it was or wasn't taken out of context. I just don't think it was great advice to be given overall, but it's just not a good look. So I don't think this really was something that should not have been dug up from the archives, honestly. I'll be honest. But I do think that it's gonna help make Jackie a better doctor than what she has been. Okay. Um, and not saying that she was horrible. Not saying she was horrible, but I think that, she may take a different approach to some things. Okay. Now I want to go ahead and get into Jackie's apology video. So let's go ahead and check out what she had to say.
Happy holidays to you and yours. I'm taking a much needed pause to address comments that I made during a 2020 live interview with one of my castmates. First and most importantly, to to Black women and mothers, including your friends, families, and the medical community who cares for you. Because my words left you hurt and feeling unsupported, I want you to know I hear you, I see you, I believe you, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I am brokenhearted over this. The guilt and reality that I have hurt and offended people, especially Black women, and some of my own patients, pains me to my core. As I look back over the 2-hour video again and again, I admit that I used the wrong words and descriptions to properly convey my concerns regarding maternal mortality related to women of color. But the fact is, we must do more because we are still dying more. If I could say it all over again, here's how I'd say it. When experiencing a health matter, keep a log of your concerns and symptoms so that you can provide them accurately to your physician. Have a buddy system, someone who can advocate for you when you're with a physician, especially when pregnant. Know that a second and third opinion is not just sometimes warranted, but necessary. I thank you for taking out time from your holiday to tune into my apology and my self-dedication to Black women and healthcare. I've been shaken and moved to be better.
She has definitely been shaken and moved to be better, honey. I could tell from the voice and the little, the breath that she tried to take to keep herself from, crying even more during this apology. Listen, I ain't got no heaven or hell, as I already told y'all on Twitter, to put this lady in. So I really feel like for me personally, it's not up to me to decline her apology. That's not up to me and my personal. That's gonna be up to your past, current, and future patients. Okay, that's gonna be up to them. That's who you need to be apologizing to. All right, but I do understand that you offended a large group of women. All right, so I mean, if y'all want to stand up there and accept the apology or do whatever, y'all gonna let y'all do what y'all want to do. Um, so that's just, where I'm at with that. So that's on Jackie. Like I'm not standing to accept or deny anything. I'm just here to listen and observe and maybe give a little piece of a commentary on the situation at hand. But I do think that it's going to bring about some change to her 1000%. 1000%. I think she's going to be very mindful with how she has these conversations. And I know she is so embarrassed. I can only imagine how she feeling, because you see this stuff when people dig in the archives, pull out what you say or whatever, but you may think that it'll never happen to you. And I'm sure she probably thought that, right? And here it is happening, you know what I'm saying, to her. So, it's an unfortunate situation, but I think that, it is what it is. She'll be better for the future. Now, what else I wanted to talk about real quick, like, was Miss Quad. So y'all know Quad went over to do the interview with Carlos King. I got a chance to check that out. I don't care what nobody really talking about. This shit performative as fuck. Y'all can't go up Quad's ass and praise it, lick it, do whatever it is y'all want to do when it comes to being a stan of Quad, when y'all was never a stan prior and just became one because you didn't like the fact that her ass was getting eliminated or removed from the show. Okay. And that I feel no ways. I mean, well, I will say this. I can't say I feel no ways. I do feel a way. I do think it is messed up. I do. But I don't feel completely bad for Quad, because I don't think Quad is going anywhere. I really don't. I think that she's definitely going to be back next season. I think she probably had some messed up shit when it came to her contract, but I don't see her not really returning, next season. But at the end of the day, that whole interview she did with Carlos and then acting like she finna cry, and I can't say acting because I don't know how the lady was feeling, honestly, to know. Because the first part of her interview, I feel like those tears were like her holding back. I feel like that was really sincere. Listening to this second part, it was giving every bit of performative to me. I feel like she can be very theatrical sometimes instead of giving a true, straightforward, honest, like, we don't need all the extraness. Like when she got ready to apologize about Toya and Eugene, and she was over there saying that she don't believe that they're robbers and she doesn't think this and that. She kind of still threw shade at Eugene at the same time. And it's like, see, Quad, this is why people gonna feel like that wasn't really an apology. But the people that want to quote unquote support you so bad gonna be like, Quad apologize. She apologized. Now you know damn well if somebody said that apology to you and then threw some shade at your husband or your significant other or whatever the case is, your ass gonna be like, oh, that was a backhanded apology. That wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? But because y'all want to go up for her so bad, y'all gonna be like, oh, I mean, she apologized. She apologized. Can we move on? What else y'all want to do? Yeah, she apologized. Well, guess what? Toya been the only bitch that's been keeping that same energy with her ass the entire season. So if Toya decides she wants to accept it, cool. And if she don't have to. Now, I did see a clip resurface, girl. I did see a clip resurface where Quad did apologize to Toya though at the reunion. So I don't know what could have happened between then and now for Toya to be like, bitch, that shit was not sincere. You was just saying this to say that at the reunion and it wasn't given sincere. So just like it's not given sincere now. So maybe Toya didn't accept it then. Maybe she wants a more genuine apology now. I don't know, but that's totally up to Toya. I can't force Toya to accept a damn thing. Okay. Just like we couldn't force Quad to apologize when we think that she should apologize. Okay. Totally up to Quad. Now we will say this in Quad's defense. Bitch, you 2 and 2 at this point. Quad and apologize to you twice, Toya. Now, what you choose to do with that, this really gonna be on you. And it seemed like what Toya choosing to do with it is not a damn thing because she keeping the same energy and she not effing with her. So I don't know. At some point, y'all are gonna have to move on for this. Move on from this because y'all don't like each other. So we need to get to the other issues that y'all finna run into that's gonna cause y'all to disrespect and not like each other anymore. We can move past this issue because I guarantee you more shit is gonna happen. Okay. But anywho, so Quad was being all performative and apologizing and this and that and stuff like that. I don't think she should fully lose her job, but I didn't mind her being told to lead a damn troop. Like, girl, bye. I don't even like you. I ain't gotta keep your ass here. What you thought it was? Go get your bye. I don't care. I don't care nothing about you coming and only being here for 24 hours, high key. And I'm thinking about it from a standpoint of Toya, a person that really don't even like you. I only invited you because they wanted your ass here. I didn't. So I don't have to keep you here. I just wish Toya would have been a person to tell her to go home instead of Toya having Simone do that. Simone, you are giving a little bit of puppet for me. Cause I would have told her, I ain't telling her shit. You gonna tell her that. This your trip. That's up to you. Okay. If you don't want her here, you tell her. I'll follow up behind you and let her know what I need her to know. But this your trip. But anywho, so once this interview happened, of course, Toya came to the front and Toya had something to say. So this is what Toya said. Toya said, first of all, oh, so you know how this is going to go. First of all, this is not funny. Who apologizes like this? Girl, I ain't gonna lie, I said the same thing. Who waits until their job is on the line to say I'm sorry and still really doesn't own her part? If you knew that it was a lie, why even bring it to national television? It doesn't matter who started the rumor. You are an adult and you should act like one. With Toya, I will say this, but you're an adult too, and you don't always act like one either. While you over here trying to call that lady car and call her out, you don't always act like an adult either. And you too have brought shit to the show that was off the show. So y'all really neck and neck. So I definitely feel like as Quad gives you an apology is deserved on her end as well. Okay. I mean on your end as well to her. That's just what I think. I don't think nobody's right. I'm not choosing no side, honestly, in the matter. Cause y'all both owe each other an apology. But Quad, I'm gonna call it out because it was not genuine. And it is giving, let me apologize because my job is on the line type thing. Even if it's not on the line, that is how it's kind of coming off. You know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to figure y'all SHI out. I need y'all to figure that out real quick because we have other arguments to get to when it comes to y'all. So get that shit together, apologize, and let's get to the next season and see what y'all gonna be over there fighting about. Okay? Because I'm not trying to drag this shit on to the next season, girl. Okay, but anywho, that's all that I got. I wanted to give y'all my quick thoughts about Dr. Jackie Honey, and also wanted to share my thoughts about Quad's latest little, sit down part 2 with Carlos and the lackluster apology that she gave to Toya and them. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts and stuff down below in the comments. All right, that's all that I got. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but you run no Connor. Packing the stick with a drummer.